City friends! One of my favorite hobbies is hiking in the mountains. Last September, my family and I planned a day to go hiking in Colorado, and we picked a hike that said it lasted approximately 3 hours and wouldn't be too treacherous. As we began the hike, we got to a fork in the road that led 2 different ways. We realized we didn't have service on our phones or a map, so we had to choose which path to go on. Unfortunately, we picked the path that led to a 6-hour hike with steep range the entire way. It was definitely a challenge. It took way more time than we anticipated, and it required a lot more effort to make it up. But once we reached the top, there was a beautiful view with an alpine lake. It was not the path we planned on going on, but I am so glad we ended up going that way. How many of you have had a similar experience like this in life? You think you're headed on one path, but God decides to take you down a different path or a roundabout way that takes more time and maybe even requires more effort. But once you got there, you were so thankful God led you that way. A scripture I cling on to is found in Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight." Sometimes we may not understand why God takes us down different paths to reach our destiny. But if we lay down our own agendas and plans and trust in our good Father who knows what's best for us, He will lead us down the right path. It may be the longer route that requires more effort, but God knows what He's doing. Allow Him to be the leader of your journey. Proverbs 16:9 says, "We can make our own plans, but the Lord determines our steps." God is ultimately the one who decides our path, and He has a unique and specific plan for each of us to follow. That's why it is so important not to compare ourselves to others' paths. God has a purpose and a plan for this specific day and time, so don't be caught up looking at someone else's path when you miss the one you're supposed to be on. Friends, we are praying for you this week. God bless you all and have a great rest of your day.